Good morning, good morning, good morning. Since we sold the farm, everything, we're starting fresh. Said we were going to start fresh on our own land and doing our own thing. And that is exactly what we're doing. Right now, we are picking up a vehicle I ordered before I got up here. And then we're going to go check out some land. I've been talking to a bunch of realtors around here, and they want to show some land. They gave me a map and said, go check out this one and see what you think. So first of all, let's pick up our vehicle that we just purchased that cost way too much. Here is our truck. I have some plans, but we'll talk about what our plans are on our way to where we're going. Our first order of business is there's a few farms we need to look at. And those farms will be, what was it? 86. We'll get there in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out what the rest of them were. Was 98 there? So let's go down to 98 real fast. And check that one out. And as we're heading on our way, we need to talk about a few things. Almost just took out a trailer. We did leave our father's farm. I don't know why I say grandpa, but dad's farm. And like I said, I didn't want anything to do with it. We need to start our own thing. Anybody coming? No. So we need to start our own life. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So first off, we need to find our own land. We're going to start small because, again, we don't have much money. We have what's up there, and that is about it. And that's from selling everything we did. So I want to start with a little bit of land, get stuff going, maybe crops in for a few seasons. But our goal, we're going to start ranching some land. I think it's this one right here. Let me just pull off the road. I don't think it's the farmhouse or anything. I think it's just this land. Let's make sure. Yes, it is. That's this bit of land right here. Which ain't much. Some grass. We could probably plant something in here. We do got weeds. Quite a bit. So we'll think about this one. He wants... How much does he want for this land? Let's find out. They want 56.5. That's not too bad. It is just shy of 5 acres, though. So that's fine. We can think about that one for sure. We'll leave it in there. Our next one we want to go to is... Where was it? Was it 45? Let's go check out 45. So once we pass the river, it's going to be the first right. And we'll have to just do a bunch of random turns. So let's get back in the truck and head that way. Jeez. Keep on the side of the road. Don't you know how to slow down? Okay, no one's coming. So we're going to head this way. But our overall goal, we can get some chickens, some goats, some cows, sheep. We want to be a big farmer. We'll keep the ranching style because we're going to need that for food, just to have stuff for the cows and all the other animals. We said right after the river, take a right. Okay, it's going to be right up here. But our ultimate goal, rancher. Get some livestock going. You can always see how that's coming along. Well, we'll look at the market. We'll do some research. Because if it's not doing too well when we finally get to it, we'll stick to farming. Okay, we are coming up on it. But here's the thing. We're probably going to rule this one out right away. Because it doesn't come with all this. This is someone else's property. So we'd have to go through all of this stuff just to get to it. So it's going to be up here on the right after the gate. Or in the gate. So yeah, in this gate. So we'd have to do all of this just to get to the farmland, which is back here. And yeah, this is going to be ruled out right away. I don't want to be going through other people's property when we can't afford the whole thing just to get to our property. So I'm going to tell you right now that we're done with this one. So as I walk out, let me get all these gates closed. There we go. And then we're going to go find our next bit of property. The next property we're going to look at is at the end of this road. The problem with this property is if we get this one, we're going to be very, very thin on funds. And I don't know if I want to do that. Yes, we'd have the land, but we wouldn't have any funds to do anything else. Could get a loan, but again, I don't want to do that. So once we get down here, it's going to be on the right-hand side, once we get to the main highway. Okay, the property's this one right here. It's a good size. Make sure I don't get hit. Let's see, how many acres is this? It is 15 acres of just farmland. But they want, let me pull it up again. For this one, they want 228,000. I don't know if we want to do that. That is getting quite pricey, especially since we only have 275. That put us with just roughly under 50,000. We can't get things for the 50,000. Our other one we want to look at, like I said, we want to go up here to 86. From the pictures, 86 looks the best. So we're going to take a ride up there. We'll see if there's any more on the way up to look at. I just don't think there is. There wasn't that we could afford. So let's head up to 86 and then see how that is. It is 165. That still leave us with 110,000. We can get a few things to get ready and stuff like that. Wouldn't be fancy, but we'd have something. So let's head up there. And I'll see you guys when I get there. We are coming up on it. It should be up here on the right-hand side. And let's see. Yeah, I believe it's right here. The one with this building. That actually, now that I see it, how big that building is, I don't think that's a bad deal for, what do they want, 160, I think it was, right? You got a big old shop. That actually helped with housing too. Just put something in there, like a little mattress, call it good, not have to worry about much. Look at that. We have a big old building in there. But we have a couple fields. Yep, that house is not part of it. We'd have this field, which is, it just says it is planted with some grass, I guess. We'd have this field. Soybeans, okay. And I think we have this one, which we can do whatever we want on this. Just some grass we can mow down. And I think we have this one over here too. What is this? Also soybeans. So we could do all that. Just connect these two fields as well. Or keep them separate and plant something small over here. But this comes with the field, so that's a good deal. And the building. I believe it should. I'm hoping. But we could put like a house over here eventually if we want to build a house. Because I don't think we're going to need another shop. That looks like a big one. Yeah, so I think this is what we're going to do. So let's get this one. It is up. The market is bad right now because it says it is up 25%. We could wait maybe, but it could go up more. Do we? Or do we just go on it? I think we just go for it, because that building alone would have cost us quite a bit to build. And we still get the three fields. Yeah, you get these 3 fields, which is good by me. That's soybeans. That's soybeans. And the other one was what, grass, I think? Yeah. So, I think we do it. Let's do it. We're going to buy this one. Yep. So we just bought it. This is our land. We have 109,500 to go. I think this will work perfect. We have a bunch of storage. What's this? Little bathroom. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we have around here. There are lights, so that'll be good. It even comes... That's nice. We have a workshop going. What's up here? Storage. Yes, I'll take it. Just some old, worn-out parts. They must have just said, have it all. Not going to say no. We'll figure out what to do with it later. Some blocks. I thought that was a couch for a second. And I say found our bed. Let's close the bathroom. What's over here now? Little office? Look at this. Okay. We'll have to get our internet hooked up. For sure. And I think this is exactly what we're going to need. So we have our workshop going. Let's open these big old doors. Put some air in here. Let it air out. It's nice to have all this storage, though. Yeah, I think this is exactly what we need. Like, it's all set up for what we need to do, which is nice. Let's grab our truck and put it in here real fast. We have the farm, or the equipment bay. We can even use just the bigger door for the truck. We're just going to throw this in here for now. But our next thing is we got to figure out our farm. We can close that door at least. Leave the other window open because we're probably going to go in and out quite a bit right now. So things we're going to need. We're going to need equipment for this. For our soybeans. Because that'll be ready pretty soon. What about this side? How's this one looking over here? We might have... I'm actually thinking about doing early on what we did at the end of Dad's farm. Of getting all this soil data. I think we need that because it did pay off. And if we start early, it'll pay off in the long run for sure. So that'll be nice to see. For right now, I need to make some phone calls, get everything set up. Ooh, always good. Always nice to have some free lumber. Make a fence maybe. Put up a fence. Maybe just make a quick little coop, which I don't... That's what we could do. This area right here, we can just do some farm animals and stuff. For that little grass area, let them eat it. Where are you at? I heard you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. But yeah, we can actually... There's so much space and so much possibility here. Close you. Close you. Close you. So I'm going to go make some phone calls and get everything set up for this place. Everything has been taken care of for our property with all the utilities and stuff. Next order of business, though, is since we have our stuff coming along, those crops we are going to have to deal with, we're going to need equipment for that. And then we have to figure out what we're going to plan after that. So let's grab our phone, look at some stuff. Let's see. Right now it's going to be soybeans. They're going to need to get harvested next month. And then we might plant some. We're going to have to plant something else. What do we plant on top of that? There's only a few things we can plant right after that, which would be like grass, oilseed radish, alfalfa. Right? Could do that. Barley, maybe some canola. Or wait just do all our harvest this and then wait the next month to do some wheat. I'm just trying to think ahead so we can figure out what kind of equipment we're going to need. Do we rent? Do we own? Do we lease? All that stuff. So let's look at the website and see what equipment we're going to need. A tractor. That's a given. We're going to need something to tow. We do have our truck. So we're going to need a trailer on that too. So we're going to need something that has we'll need a wagon kind of thing. So what kind of trailers do we have? We can do something small. They do go up in price a lot. And again, we only have 110,000, 109. So we got to figure out what we're going to do. We might just stay small for right now. Let's see. This is almost double for just a little bit more. We could do that. The problem is we're going to need a tractor as well for the hydraulics. All of these are going to need it. That's a good question. So we're going to need a tractor as well. So if we do this, so we'll think about that one. But let's look at the tractors. We're going to need a medium, or maybe a small might work. That's going to be 5-ton empty. It has the extension on it though too, which makes it more. So it's 20 grand like that. Like this is 12 and a half cubic meters for 17.5. What's the other one? This one is 8 for 13. I don't need to cover. Don't worry about that. So 11.5 for 8. We'll have to look into that. But we're going to need trailers to move them. That's a given. So not trailers, tractors. We don't need anything fancy. We just need something that's going to be functional. Do we have anything on the sale? I have a harvester. Then it's not to get the head. We'll probably lease. I don't want to lease anything, but we might have to. We're going to have to do it for pretty much just that 1 month. Just so we can get all this stuff out of here. So we might go with the small harvester. What's that harvester? How much? 26 for this one. It'd be 26, 27, or no, 26, 31.5. So we're looking at roughly 32 and a half. We'll just round up. We'll say 33. So that'd leave us 67. Trying to stay under the 100. So 67 to get a tractor and a trailer. Let's see what we have. So trailer, we can deal with. That's not what I wanted. Trailer. If we do that, that'd give us 60. This will put us down to roughly 49. We'll say 50 if we use this one. So we have 50 grand for a trailer, or for a tractor. Yep, nothing in that market for, what about small? We can get up here. What's our horsepower on these things? 100. I can get up to 117. Ooh. We need something that's going to actually be somewhat what we need. This is pretty much what we used last time. Could do that. That wouldn't be too bad just to start with. What's the leasing cost? $5,000. We can do that. That wouldn't be bad. So let me get all this stuff going. So we said we'll lease this. We don't want any of the fancy stuff just yet. We're not going to need it. Front loader attachment. Ooh. Let's not do this because, again, we're just leasing it right now. So we'll lease this. Then we need a trailer. She said we'll go with this one. Yep. So we don't need the extension. We're going to go for this right now. We'll come back for the extension later. Well, that does double it. Pretty much. Yes, let's just do it. So we'll buy the trailer. Now we need the harvester. So let's get the harvester right here. We're going to buy this as well. But since we're going to do that, let's go with the one that's in here and get a little bit off of it. Yeah, we can do that for now. We're going to need the triangle because we're going to be going down the road. There we go. We just had them put some lights and a triangle on the back. So we're going to buy that. Now we need the, that's not what I wanted. We need the head and then the header trailer. Header. It was this one, right? The 50 or the 450? Yeah. So you want to buy this. Okay. And then we also want to buy this. Okay. Is that everything we needed? We're currently only leasing the tractor. And we have our truck. Well, I'm trying to think. We have the trailer, this. Okay. So over the next day or two, I'm going to have to keep going back and forth. Is it raining? No, but it's going to rain. But yeah, over the next few days, we're going to have to keep going back and getting our equipment for this harvest for next month. And I think I'll probably start doing that. That's what I'm going to be doing for a while. So I'm going to end it off here. And I will see you guys when we get all of our equipment here and it's ready to harvest. Have a good one. Bye.